it's Adrian here. In this video I wanted to show you my live interactive online guitar lessons really in action. So we'll see a wee snippet of a lesson that I had earlier on this week with a student by the name of Peter. Now we don't see Peter in the video, but he was happy for me to share my end of it, so you'll see my lesson and my instruction to Peter. This is what Peter was seeing just on his screen, just on the other end. So we cover Silent Night, the chord progression in Silent Night, so very festive. So let's see the live interactive online lesson that I had done with Peter in action. Hi Peter, so you want to learn a Christmas song, and no better choice than Silent Night. In this lesson we're going to take a look at the chord progression, and we're going to see how we can use a tool that we can find online of the lyrics and the chords to help you learn the song. So let's take a look at Silent Night. So this, Peter, is the song Silent Night, and you can see the lyrics. Silent night, holy night, all is calm and all is bright. And above, in the coloured letters of red for G, blue for D, and green for C, is the chord progression. Peter, as you work through the lyrics, you need to reference the lyric with the change of chord. Okay, so as we go along, the lyrics of Silent Night, Holy Night, when we get to all, there's a change of chord to the chord of D. As we progress through all is calm, all, again we're moving back to the G chord. Okay, so in this song of Silent Night, the chords that we have to play is the chord of G, D and C, just in the first two lines of the song. Let's remind ourselves what the G and the D and the C chord. So Peter, I'm going to bring up onto the screen the G chord, and you can see the G chord, the chord diagram. The chord diagram is the guitar by number system, really visually represented. So the numbers in green at the bottom, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, they represent our strings. String 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Okay, the red numbers on the left hand side are the frets 1, 2 and 3, and the black dots that show us what frets we have to play on what string we have to play, and the yellow numbers tell us the fingers that we have to use. So in this case, the G chord, we're playing like that. So we have finger 1 on fret 2 of string 5, and you can see that on the chord diagram. We have the green number 5 with the dot on the red number 2 with the yellow number 1 representing finger 1. Okay, and we can play the rest of the chord. Now if we take a look at that in the song Silent Night, I'll just move that over to this section. So you can see Silent Night starts with the G chord. Okay, so we're not worrying about strumming patterns in this lesson, we're just taking a look at the chord progression. So if we just go Silent Night, Holy Night, that's played with the G chord, and then we're moving to the D chord. So again, the D chord, you can see that on the screen. Again, using the number systems, we have our numbers in green, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 are our strings. The red numbers along the side, 1, 2 and 3 are our frets, and the numbers coloured in yellow on the dots are the fingers we have to use. Now the important thing on this chord diagram, you can see the two X's and O. The X, we do not play those strings. So that X, when you see that X in the chord diagram, you do not play that string. And the O is for open. So when you see the O, we have to play that string but with no fingers on the frets. So that's the D chord. If I shift to this camera angle, you can see the D chord. Okay. Well, I'm starting from string 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now if we move to Silent Night, you can see when we hit all is calm, you can see there's a D above the word all, and that means that we change the chord on that word, that lyric. So from the start, so Silent Night begins on the G chord, and the way I would suggest, I'm not going to sing it for you, Peter, but we go silent night, holy night, then we're moving to the D chord on the word all is calm, and you can see there we're back now, all is bright, we're back to a G chord. So that's silent night, holy night, then we're moving to the D and all is calm, and we're moving back to that G chord, all is bright. Okay, and remember in this lesson we're just covering our chord progression. We're not worrying about the strumming pattern, we're just trying to get a handle on the chords that we have to play. We're just worrying about the chords that we have to play, the chord progression of the song, and we're trying to use the chords and lyrics to help us work out what chord we play on what lyric of the song.